This is my £5,000 sports card and memorabilia collection, ranging from the cheapest all the way through to the most expensive. So make sure you watch till the end to find out why this is my most expensive item. We're starting off with a Lionel Messi rookie card, 2004 Mega Cracks. This card is one of my favourites in my collection. Messi in that kit to me just transcends me back to when I was a child. I've been lucky enough to live through this generation of Messi coming through, breaking through into the Barca team, and obviously going on to have this wonderful career. So this picture for me really just takes me back to when I was a kid, and this is one of the most iconic cards of all time. Mega Cracks 2004, Lionel Messi, starting it off with that one. From one GOAT to the other, Cristiano Ronaldo on the second card. This is a 2010 Mundi Chromo La Liga quiz card. So on the back, there is information all about Ronaldo and a little bit of a quiz question. I just really like the look of this card. Again, for me, the kit is so symbolic with Ronaldo and symbolic with my childhood and watching Messi and Ronaldo fight off against each other. I had to have a card like this in my collection, so yeah, that is card number 2. So if you didn't already know, I am a massive Wolves fan. I've had a season ticket ever since I was a kid. One of my favourite cards is a Kaboom, Wolves Kaboom. Now, there's only been 2 Kabooms that Wolves have ever had, and that was Raul Jimenez and Rui Patricio. Rui Patricio, in my opinion, is one of the greatest goalkeepers we've ever had. I could not believe we signed him when we did, and this card is just spectacular. To have a Kaboom of a Wolves player means a lot. I'm still looking for the Jimenez one, but to have the Patricio is really cool. That leads me on nicely to a few of my Wolves cards in my collection. We've got a Connor Cody here, PSA 10 score. Nice autograph there. It's out of 99 as well. Then I've got a heap of João Moutinho and Ruben Neves cards. So I'm trying to collect as many cards of theirs as possible, just because, in my opinion, they're the 2 greatest players we've probably ever had. This is Neves' rookie card from Porto, his Donruss debuts. Really, really cool card. There is a whole rainbow to get with those, but I'm nowhere near that yet. Now, Neves at Porto on the Immaculate is absolutely beautiful. These cards, the on-card autos, and just the card design with the colour match, with the Porto, the blue and the white, the on-card autograph is just stunning. So I love these Immaculate Collection cards. I'm trying to collect as many Ruben Neves ones as possible. So we've got this one here, this one on the outer 50. This is probably my favourite one. A bit of a see-through autograph. It looks incredible. He's kind of signed it on a bit of a plastic window, so then you kind of get a 3-dimension feel to the card. So that is a wonderful card. One of my favourites again in the Neves collection. Now moving on to another one of the GOATs. This is a 1965-66 Pelé, arguably the greatest footballer of all time. His cards, especially his early cards in his Santos kits, Brazil kits, command a small fortune these days. So I just love how cool this card is. It's almost like a stamp. Pelé in the white Santos shirt as well, so recognisable. So yeah, another one to have in the GOAT collection. I know a lot of people clown on him these days because people say, oh, his numbers are fake, blah, blah, blah. But in my opinion, Pelé is still one of the greatest, top 5 absolutely best players of all time. So yeah, great to have him in the collection. Sticking with the GOAT theme, a different sport, but definitely the GOAT of his sport, Tom Brady. Now this is his kind of pre-rookie card. So this is his rookie card, his 2000 Pacific, but when he was at Michigan, so the college that he was playing at. Now, a lot of people obviously don't count college uniforms as their rookies, but I just think it's really cool to have a Tom Brady in his college uniform before he was even drafted. Nobody really knew about him at the time, and he went so late in the draft, got drafted, went on to become the greatest, and I think this is a real piece of history here. So yeah, Tom Brady quarterback, obviously greatest of all time. Heading back to the Wolves PC now, this is probably my favourite card from a looks-wise in my collection. So this is out of 10 Ruben Neves. On the gold, it is absolutely beautiful. Prism, Ruben Neves, out of 10. Colour match with the gold, just stunning. What a player he was for Wolves, and yeah, you're probably going to see a little bit more of him during this video. Now we're moving on to 2 of the rarest stickers you'll probably ever see. So as you know, I'm a brand ambassador for the wonderful Panini, and this season we had the chance to go to Ipswich and deliver a load of custom Ed Sheeran Premier League stickers to the fans. But we managed to get a very select few of these stickers actually signed by the man himself. So here are 2 signed Ed Sheeran limited edition Premier League stickers in his Ipswich Town kit. I mean, look how cool that is. He is the Ipswich Town owner. He loves Panini stickers, and to have two that are signed is just incredible to me. So those are two of the rarest stickers you'll probably see anywhere. Moving back over to America now and back to Tom Brady. Now this is a game-used piece of football out of 275. Brady in the Patriots jersey. This is one of the coolest cards I've ever seen. And when I saw it, I was like, I have to have that card. I like collecting stuff that is more unique, more niche, stuff that you don't see every day. So when I saw this, I had to have it. Brady in the Patriots jersey as well, it just makes sense. That is one of my favorite cards in the collection. Sticking to the game-used ball collection, we also have a Steve Kerr game-used basketball with his autograph on that piece of ball. Now, Steve Kerr, obviously legendary Chicago Bulls player and also legendary Warriors coach as well. I mean, this guy is a serial winner. So to have one of his cards and to have a unique card like this is incredible to me. To say he's actually used that ball and signed it is just so weird to me. It's a piece of history right there. So sticking with the game-used collection, now this is a Jason Tatum game-used piece of towel from his rookie season. Absolutely incredible. When I saw this piece, I was like, I have to have that. And to go along with the Steve Kerr and the Brady, absolutely. This guy's obviously already won a championship, injured at the moment, horrific injury, so we wish him the best and hopefully he's back soon. But I've got no doubt he's going to come back even stronger. So to have a Jason Tatum piece in the collection is really cool. And something as niche as that, no-brainer. So I'm born and bred Black Country. If you don't know what that means, it's a place in the West Midlands called the Black Country. Basically the heartbeat of the Industrial Revolution back in the 1800s. This for me is one of my favourite pieces. It's a piece of local history to me. It's a 1955 Duncan Edwards Barrett & Co. Limited. So this guy he's been gone a long, long time now, but even today he is regarded by the older generation in this area as the greatest footballer to ever live. And Man United fans of a certain era will definitely tell you the same. We unfortunately lost him way too young, but this is a Duncan Edwards unbelievable card. It's beautiful. This whole collection of famous footballers is stunning. But I just love this card. It's a real piece of local history for me, and I like to keep that close to me because it's part of who I am, part of my roots, part of my area. So one that I will never ever sell, but yeah, just an incredible piece of local history. Another piece of local history, being a Wolves fan, Billy Wright, arguably the greatest player in our history. So this is a 1948 International Whist, I think it's called, but it's almost like a playing card. It's so cool. But what stands out for me is how colourful this card is for 1948. The way the colour has retained on that card is just incredible. Massive piece of local history for me, and just the aesthetic of that card from 1948 is incredible. So I want to bring in a football. This is signed by the Brazilian and Real Madrid legend, Marcelo. Marcelo, one of the most technically gifted footballers of all time and 100% one of the most skillful. The amount of skills I've recreated from Marcelo is insane. Over on my Instagram, if you want to go check it out. He actually sent this ball to me personally, which I thought was just incredible with a little note. He's Real Madrid's most decorated footballer of all time. So to have this in the collection, being a skillful player myself, Marcelo skillful, it just makes complete sense. So yeah, really, really cool one, and not one you see very often, really. To my knowledge, there's only two in the world that exist of this card, and it's a 1966-67 Franz Beckenbauer on-card auto, and the auto got a 10. There's only two in the world that I know exist. I won this on an auction in Holland, and like I said, there's only two that I know of, so to have this is incredible. The autograph is one of the cleanest autographs I've ever seen. As you can see, it's just beautiful. And if I'm not mistaken, this is his rookie year as well, so the autograph is just stunning, and it stays in one of these proper UV protective cases, as I want to keep that autograph for as long as possible. Okay, so moving back around to the GOAT, Lionel Messi, and this card is so iconic and special to me. So if you didn't know, I went out to the World Cup in 2022 in Qatar for 5 or 6 weeks. Had one of the greatest times of my life. I was performing at all the stadiums, doing football freestyle with Adidas and a few different brands. And to witness this moment in person, essentially, I wasn't at the game, but I was there watching it with the Argentina fans, was just one of the highlights of my life. So I had to get a Beckett 9.5, Lionel Messi lifting the trophy. I had to get this card when I saw it, and it's just so iconic. That pose of Messi finally winning the trophy that he's you know, yearned for his entire life. To lift it aloft in Qatar with the Argentina badge is just so special. So I had to have this one in the collection. Just takes me back to that moment. And what a special December that was for both me and, of course, Lionel Messi. Now, next up, as you can see on the wall, I have a Chloe Kelly signed shirt there. And I've also got a Chloe Kelly signed image from this season's Lionesses collection as well. She's a top person, and yeah, just to have stuff signed by her is really cool, especially given how iconic that goal was for us in the 22 Euros. So just another one to add to all the other pieces. Next up, we have a game-used tri-patch of the legend that is Kobe Bryant. Again, one of the saddest stories in sports, one of the greatest basketballers of all time, and to lose him as soon as we did is just a tragedy. I actually met Kobe in the Nike store in London, and just to see him, there was such an aura around Kobe. It was incredible. I've been a basketball fan for a long time, and watching him at the end of his career and then to lose him so quickly was just devastating. So to have something game used of Kobe Bryant in the collection, again, just puts me back to those moments, and yeah, rest in peace to an absolute legend. So it's nearly time to go through the shirts and also the most expensive card in my collection. But first, we have got a couple of LeBron James cards. Again, sticking with the GOAT theme. I always collect the GOATs because you can't go wrong with the GOATs. But we've got a 2003 Upper Deck LeBron James. That is his rookie season, not his rookie card, but his rookie season. So that's really, really cool. And we've also got a 2009 Upper Deck. This is, again, LeBron in the Cleveland uniform, one of his last years in the Cleveland uniform before he went, obviously, infamously to Miami. A couple of really cool cards there, and again, can't go wrong with the GOATs. Here we have a Joe Montana game-used jersey and also on-card auto. Again, Joe Montana actually signs a lot, so it's not the rarest card ever, but just to have another one of the GOATs, a piece of game-used uniform and an on-card auto is really special, so that's a really cool card. By now, you probably realised that I do love my game-used cards. So this is an 8-way patch of absolute NBA legends. We've got Kareem, Shaquille, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, Bill Walton, Nikola Jokic, and Joel Embiid on one card. Pieces of their shirts on one card. It's out of 35, and it's just awesome. To have that many legends on one card is so cool. I know people aren't the biggest fans of unlicensed products, but for me, just to have that in hand is incredible. That's 8 NBA legends there on one card in my hands. Okay, so now it is time to move on to the signed shirts and memorabilia. As you can see, there's a few here. I don't have all of them on me right now, so that means we'll have to make a part 2. I'm currently in the process of moving house, so when I've got my office set up at the new house, I'll do a revamped version of this video. Starting on this side, we have an Alessia Russo signed Arsenal shirt. I did some work with Alessia Russo and Panini back in May, and she kindly signed this shirt for me. She's a top-class human, and I can't thank her enough again for signing that shirt for me. Moving over, we have a Chloe Kelly signed shirt. I've worked with her twice now. So she signed this shirt for me a couple of years ago, and again, really cool to have another Chloe Kelly piece in the collection. Moving on to a signed João Moutinho shirt in gold pen as well. Very iconic player for Wolves. To see him in a gold and black shirt was mind-blowing to me, hence why I collect a lot of his cards. But to have a nice signed Wolves shirt of his as well is extra special. This is a Declan Rice signed England shirt. Now, I worked with Declan again with Panini this time last year before he went off to the Euros, and he kindly signed a shirt for me. Absolute top guy Declan is. Filmed some great content. If you haven't already seen any of this content I filmed with these players, make sure to check out my TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. It's all over on there, and what a player he is for Arsenal. Moving over here, we have probably the hottest name in football right now. It is Lamine Yamal signed and authenticated shirt. Absolutely incredible to have this. You may remember I did a signed Lamine Yamal giveaway about 3 or 4 months ago with the guys over at Sports Trading Cards UK. So they also gifted me one myself as well. So to have this in the collection is incredible. This guy's cards are flying off the shelves at the moment, and the price of this jersey keeps going up and up and up. So I'm gonna hold on to this for as long as possible. This is a signed Neves framed Wolves shirt. It's not match worn or anything, it's just to commemorate him being at Wolves, and what a player he was. Again, alongside João Moutinho, 2 of the best players I've ever seen. So to have this is really cool, and it's got a couple of his awesome celebrations on there as well. Another signed João Moutinho piece, this time a Wolves pennant. And on this side, another one of basketball's greatest ever ballers is Magic Johnson, an absolute legend for the Lakers. This guy won 5 NBA championships, a bunch of MVPs, and one of the best passers of all time, if not the best. As you've probably seen in this video, I love all sports. I love basketball, I love NFL, I love football, I love soccer, I love whatever. It's just sport to me is incredible. And the heroes and the GOATs in those sports, I love to understand what drives them. I also wanted to give you guys a quick shout out. This arrived recently and it's my 100,000 subscriber plaque. So it's not a video without me mentioning and saying thank you for this. So much more content to come, but yeah, once again, thank you. But now it's time to reveal my most expensive piece in my collection. Let's go. Plot twist, it's not actually a card. It is a ticket. It is a ticket from Cristiano Ronaldo's debut game, his first ever professional football match, Sporting Lisbon, and it was against Inter Milan. It was a 0-0 game, but Ronaldo came on. I'll throw in some highlights just here. And this is from the actual stadium, a ticket from that game. Now, I am holding a piece of football history in my hands. I think there's only around 80 of these tickets that have been graded. So graded means they are sent off to a company like PSA. PSA then grades the condition of the card or the ticket or whatever it is that you're sending in. They'll send it back to you and then you get the grade. So there's only around 82, I think, that have been graded. But to have this in the collection is incredible. Like I said, it's a piece of history. This was physically put into a turnstile and someone went in and witnessed Ronaldo's debut. This ticket witnessed Ronaldo's debut. I think this is incredible, and I'm on the hunt for Messi's equivalent. To have the Ronaldo one and the Messi one would be absolutely insane. But yeah, that is the most expensive piece in my collection. There we have it, guys. That was my £5,000 sports card and memorabilia collection. If you did like the video, make sure you smash the thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Also, comment your favorite piece in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.